Time for you. This hour is about your health, your well-being, feeling good, feeling invigorated, and we have so many great products this hour focused on you. Our first item we're going to share with you, before we get to that, I want to tell you we've got the Ab Doer back, which is great for your abs and to really tone and sculpt, but we're going to focus on a brand new product launch. It is our Mission VaporActive Yoga Mat Towel. This is brand new to the market. This is the first airing. And listen, whether you're a yogi or you're someone who loves to stretch, to relax, whether you're someone who does yoga at home or you go to a class, a lot of us have that mat and we're stretching on it, right? But what happens when you're at the gym and you go to use that mat and you don't want someone else's sweat on you? I know it's really gross, so I'm gonna go there, so I apologize for a second, but you don't know what's on the mat. The germs, the funk, when's the last time they cleaned the mat? Well, guess what? We now have a protective layer with this beautiful towel that is actually the length of your mat. So it is large, it's 69 inches in the length, and this alone on Mission's website is going to be $34.95. For $5 more, we're going to include 2 towels, which have proprietary technology with that evaporates the sweat, chemical-free, washable, and then you get those 2 towels, one in a solid, I can't make these stay here now, one in a solid, and then one in this really cool like paisley print. You get a gray and the pink, and this is just going to be your pink choice, and then you have your, all right, those are not gonna stay. Then you have your blue choice. Your blue choice is gonna come with your gray towel and then a blue towel, and this would be $60 on Mission's website. We have it for the lowest price in the market at $39.95. And then we're also going to offer flexible payments to be able to get this at home. That comes to $13.32. But we want to introduce our very special guest. Angie Corley is joining us. She brings us all of these great innovative products, really problem solving. Absolutely. Because if you've been to the gym, if you've done yoga, Angie, you know sometimes the mats aren't always the cleanest, right?
A lot of the times. I actually have a crazy story I'm going to tell you in a second about an issue and I had to go to the doctor for regarding these mats. All right. But whether you do yoga, whether you do Pilates, whatever it is, Mission is now making your life a whole lot easier, more comfortable, dry, and taking away that moisture. And how they're doing it is with these great yoga accessories, or maybe it's Pilates, or maybe it's bar class. So I'm going to take out the mat.
Yes.
Isn't that great? Right. So here's the mat that's normally in a big pile, Robin, as you mentioned before, or maybe it's the gym. So now look what Mission is bringing us. The most innovative, thought-provoking towel ever. It's as simple as a towel with corners. On each of the corners, the top and the bottom, watch, come down with me to the floor. This is actually going to grip onto your mat. This is a standard size mat, so almost 6 feet, it's like 68, 69 inches. Yeah, 69 inches. So when you now get down on the floor, the top and the bottom are going to grip securely, comfortably, in a beautiful soft fabric that has technology built into it, which, by the way, is going to wick away that dampness, the sweat, but dry very rapidly. So this towel, as with all the products that Mission does, are thermal regulation, they're smart, and they're innovative. So this towel right here, my friends, is about function. So if you ever felt clammy, sticky, nasty, or needed that barrier between any mat or any, I don't care if it's a beach chair, my friends. Right. Sometimes it's just kind of icky and kind of sticky, literally. So Mission said, we're going to solve the problem. You know, there's a lot of mats out there, Robin, and some of them have like silicone, right, where they're sticky. But I promise you, when you start doing your practice, as Melissa and Stephanie are doing, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or super advanced and been doing this for 30 years, the same issue happens. You need something that stays in place. You need something that's going to keep you dry. This mat is the perfect length and perfect material for that.
It's true, Angie. And when we think about, you know, sweat is good, but sweat is bad at the same time, right? We all need, our bodies all need to sweat and kind of get rid of those toxins. But at the same time, when you have sweat on a mat, it's slippery and it can be dangerous. And you don't want to slip, you don't want to slide. Also, it's kind of gross if it's not your sweat and someone else's sweat. When's the last time that it's been cleaned? I was telling Angie at the gym I go to, I know they do wipe them down, but I don't always see every member wipe their mat down because I like to box. But think about it. If you have that mat that's stinky and gross, now you have a protective layer, and it's a smart protective layer because it evaporates that sweat and it also dries it efficiently and quickly. And at the best price, at $60 at retail on Mission's website, you're getting not only the yoga mat towel, which would be $35, then you're gonna get 2 of the VaporActive hand towels. That's another $25 on Mission's website. You would spend $60. Today, we have it at the lowest price, $20 off, and we have 3 flexible payments of $13.32 to get this at home. And Angie, when we think about, there are 36.7 million yogis practicing today. Well, not literally today, but all the, all the time.
Exactly.
There are a lot of people who could really benefit from this product.
That's exactly right. And whether you do yoga and you've been doing it for years or it's your first time, or you've been thinking about that New Year's resolution to get down on the floor. Maybe it's a studio workout. Maybe it's ballet. Maybe it's bar. Maybe it's just a good stretch in the morning to just kind of say, oh, I'm here. I made it another day. Get down on the floor with a permanent technology that will never wash out. And VaporActive is an amazing technology. It rapidly evaporates all that sweat. So as Melissa is stressing and Stephanie's doing her planks and doing her push-ups, or maybe it is that quick little burn workout in the morning, how about we take away that moisture? We're gonna keep you comfortable and dry. And honestly, the fabric of this Mission towel is unbelievable. It is incredibly soft, machine washable. It's odorless, no less. And then I love it. I'm glad you're close up because I want to show you the 4 corners. This is a game changer. Literally, Mission said, let's go interview focus groups. Let's give these products to people who are on the mats, on the floors, in the studios, whether home or in another practice, and say, what's missing? What's missing is that mat is slipping. Those silicone grips, which you see a lot, it's not holding. Or maybe you didn't think about anything. Robin, you know what I used to do? I would take this towel, and let me just show you this towel. And I keep this in my car because you know me, I'm going to boot camp, I'm working out, You're
always exercising, doing something,
So just imagine this. Let's lay this on top of.
Look at how much, first of all, the size comparison.
What is this?
Look at how much bigger the Mission towel is. And this towel obviously doesn't evaporate the sweat, nor does it dry quickly. It almost harbors all the moisture.
And please, can you imagine how sticky and stinky that mildew smell? This is a lot more complicated to throw this in the wash. And how about to even carry in my bag? Here's my yoga bag.
It's not fitting in there.
That's not fitting in there. Okay, this has my towel in it. So now we're giving you innovative technology with something that's smart, something that's useful. And whether you do yoga, or maybe you're just going to lay in a lounge chair on the beach. Think about who's been on that chair, or maybe at that pool. And I have to tell you this story, Robin. So I'm in a certain city and I'm working out. I'm on the mat with this trainer. And I do my stretching at the end. It feels good and I'm excited. 2 days later, I start breaking out on the back of my legs. The entire back side of my legs, both of them, broke out in a rash. I went to the doctor and he said I had a fungus from the mat. From the mat. I thought I saw it in the corner. Think about it. When you get up from whatever you're doing on the mat, whether it's stretching or otherwise, you take it off, You roll it up and you kind of throw it in a corner.
So it all harbors and just gets nastier. It's like a breeding ground.
So sometimes when you go to work out, I don't care what kind of fitness you do, you throw this, you're like, okay, bye, see you guys tomorrow. The next person comes behind you because there's a line. They take it out, they roll it out, and you're like, oh my gosh, did anybody wipe that off? Now you take your towel, you've got your corners on all 4, okay? So you just come down, and it simply just locks right in place here. So it's super simple to get that comfort, to get that security, and to wick away that moisture. And you get 2 towels.
And you're gonna get 2 of the hand towels, and this is great to wipe your face with. Obviously the mat is for the floor when you're doing yoga, you're doing bar, you're doing any kind of ab exercises, but the towels can be used with your ProForm, with your ab doer that we have coming up.
Absolutely.
So if you wanna wipe the sweat, you're gonna get 2 of those towels. They're a great size as well. I'm gonna kind of pop back up and I want to go over the colors. Wow, girl, you go, Melissa. That was good. I was like, that just painfully hurt me just looking at her doing that. But you yogis can do that, awfully flexible. Okay, so here's the choices. You can see on the girls that we have it in this beautiful blush pink, which is so pretty. It is paired back with the gray. So you have the 2 gray towels. These are great, even just from the condensation from your water bottles. You can use them to wipe your face. If you're walking the dog and it's hot outside, come spring and summer, you're gonna be able to have those 2 towels and take to the gym with you. And then you have the blue. and you're gonna get 2 towels, and one has a print and one is a solid. Brand new today, only airing and on 3 flexible payments of $13.32. Continue to call in here. Remember, the towel is, or the mat is 69 inches in the length.